Hey y'all, so I want to talk about the moment that my ancestors told me to step into my power. So one day I was in the kitchen and I was fixing something to eat, and like I kept having visions of myself as a kid, like running around with my flower girl dress, because I was a flower girl at everybody's wedding, right? And so I would be running around this white dress. I even wore it for Halloween and stuff like that. And this is when I was like real little, like I want to say 7 or 8 or so. But yeah, I would run around in it, play in it at home, and play dress up like I was a princess and stuff. And so I'm just like, what does this mean? Like, why are you guys showing me this? And so they were telling me that I need to step into my power, and I need to not only be in that power, but also, reflect that on the outside. And so I was like, okay. So they were like, you're a high priestess. You need to reflect that as such. So I looked up, what it means to wear white as a high priestess, and I like educated myself on it. Basically, it's like a uniform for healers, for light workers. So I was like, okay, and I would see, other people, other healers wear it, but I never understood it. I never like dug deeper into it. I just thought that, you had to do certain things, or like have someone tell you that you can wear it and stuff like that. But my ancestors basically have already initiated me into this journey of being a high priestess. Like, I want to say last year or the year before that, but I just didn't fully understand all of what I need to do, because life be life, and I was just worried about the physical world of this and this and this. And so now I'm in a space where the spirit and the physical are like merging together, and there's like a rebirth happening for me. So yeah, and so now I'll be in uniform. I'll be uniform, and like whenever I do my healing, whenever I, go out, I'm in uniform. But on a spiritual level. Because light, white represents, a lighter consciousness, and being aware of like your mind, like to be mindful of, your stance in this world, in clarity. So I was like, okay, this is cool. And when I do wear it, I do feel it. I feel a little different, and I am more mindful of, my actions, and mindful of my decisions and stuff like that, and just mindful of everything in the world, mostly. So also, there was this other time where my ancestors sent me a visions of like indigo painted hands, and I was like, what does this mean? Like, I don't know what it means. I looked it up, and I was like, okay, that's pretty dope. And like the difference between like the indigo painted hands and like, how people say like some witches are bad, like their fingers get dark at the tips. It means like they've been dabbling in something dark. But theirs is just scorched. Like, it's a difference between scorched fingertips and the indigo fingertips. Scorched means that you've been dabbling in dark magic that you didn't have no business in, like, poisons and potions and stuff like that. And then the indigo fingertips means that you're becoming more aware, you're becoming more aligned with your third eye. It also wards off bad spirits when you're doing your healing, and when you're doing light work, it wards off the bad spirits in the midst of it, because it's like a bluish color, like a dark bluish color. So the bad spirits see it as like it kind of resembles water, just like with the cobalt blue bottles, right? I mean the blue cobalt bottles that people hang on trees and stuff like that. It wards off spirits, just like the indigo ink on the fingertips. As a healer, you have to, you know, protect your hands. So they've been showing me visions of the indigo fingertips. So I'm gonna dive deeper into it, and I think this is something I'm going to add into my practices as a healer for protection, because the work that I do is like it's dangerous for me, you know. It's dangerous for me, not for the person that's getting the healing, you know, it's dangerous for me. So, you know, I had to have that protection. So they kept showing me that throughout this week. So I think that's something I'm going to add into my practice. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I just wanted to share that with y'all.